Good evening, morons. It's Victor, King of the Morons, here with another laundry video. This is the second one tonight. I just finished one for my dad. That's more important than this one for me, personally. So if you have the time, go check out that one. This is a response video to Kanadajin3. Or not really a response video, more of just my thoughts on the whole thing, right? I know a lot of what happened behind the scenes. I know a lot of the people, the main people involved, and Kat, Rachel, Charla, and a lot of them sent me screenshots of things, conversations that happened, things that private conversations. And it's in my mind, it's pretty much. I'm pretty convinced that what Rachel said happened. Now, you didn't see that video. She took it down. She has no interest in prolonging this drama. You might think, why are you getting involved in it? Well, not so much as getting involved or getting between them or orchestrating this. Someone accused me of orchestrating this. That's just silly. I like a good fight. I like a fun fight. But there's got to be a good bad guy and a good guy, you know. And in this case, there really isn't. As in, Kanadajin3 doesn't really make a good bad person. I don't know where to start with. There's so many things to say, but look, her video sucked. Her response video was really lame. It was more like, I think, 16 minutes of boredom than anything else. She wasn't very clear. I think she tried to put on airs a little bit. And then these are just my opinions, all right? Let me sip this, by the way. It came off as insincere, but here's the thing: there's not much point talking about it because she took it down. So, who cares? I don't think she made the right decision. I think that if you look at her last video, it's got a bunch of thumbs down. I think the fact that she failed to take responsibility for anything in that video. That video was like, "I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry you're upset," was basically all she said to Rachel. She never copped to what she did to Kat, like tricking her into using Kat's photos in a way that they were not intended to try to be a sock puppet. I mean, basically, here's the thing: she doesn't admit to anything. In the description of the video, she wrote, "I didn't do any of it," but she admitted in a PM to Kat, which Kat just posted on Twitter, and you can find. There's a email from Mira, and ironically, the email is from an account a fake account in which she impersonates. I don't know if I can even tell you. I don't remember. But she impersonates some famous Muslim woman, the first Muslim something or other, and she it's kind of bizarre, like. The account, if it was Mira, but it sounds like it was, and Kat seems pretty sure it was. So check this out. Mira emails Kat apologizing for using the pictures that way, and the email is very simple. It's like, I have no excuses. I'm sorry for what I did. So she apologized to Kat, but not in the video, which is what Kat wanted. But the fake Facebook account that she made is using another woman's picture. Kind of fucked up. I mean, I don't understand why does she even have a pic? Does she need a picture? Couldn't she use an avatar? Couldn't she use? I don't know. I don't get it. Couldn't she just have held her hand over her face or something? But I'll tell you what it kind of annoys me about this whole thing. One of the things is. Mira wrote in the bottom of her video that she was really disappointed at one YouTuber who she respected a lot, looked up to or something, or maybe looked up to, whatever. And because of the video I made, and I'm assuming, without, I don't think anyone else made a video. Maybe she's talking about Scott. I'm pretty sure she's talking about me. But she's praised me in the past as being one of the reasons she came to Japan, or one of the first vloggers she watched, and she really liked my videos and all that crap. But the thing is, after all this, I really, I can't believe it. I can't believe that any of the nice things she said were just blowing smoke up my ass. And one of the problems, of course, is I'm trying to understand this from a logical, sane point of view, which is a waste of time because she refuses to take any responsibility for anything she did. And I think my prediction is she's going to suffer. I understand YouTube is important to her, which is why I think she should have apologized. I don't understand the disingenuous or the stubbornness behind this decision. You know, why didn't you just apologize? Why didn't you just tell people? People would understand. People would say, "We get it." You know, the anonymity of the internet was too much for you, and you screwed up. I'll admit something. I made sock puppets when I was first on YouTube because I was being trolled by these people, some people, and I made a sock puppet in a fake account, just one, and I tried to like troll back because they were trolling me really bad. So they were like openly trolling me, and there was a bunch of them, and I made one account to try to troll back, but it didn't work. Like nobody cared. I wasn't a very good troll, and I only did it like 3 or 4 comments, and then I felt really stupid. Like, boy, this is really stupid. And this is like 7 years ago. Okay, but yeah, the YouTube got to me. You know, the internet got to me. I was new then, and people's comments hurt. Now they don't really. But I'll admit it. I was weak, and I'm not going to ask for forgiveness. I feel stupid enough as it is, even admitting that. But you know, it was a long time ago, and I only did it. You know, like I said, I left like 4 comments, maybe 5, and then I gave up. I thought this sucks. So I remember I sent the account to the person who had been trolling me first, and he was like making videos about me. So I sent it to him. I said, "Here, you can have it. Do with it what you want." So I gave him the account. I gave him the password and everything. But you know, like I said, that was like 7 years ago, I guess. 8 years ago, 2006, when I first started. So, but I don't know. I don't understand why Mira didn't do that. Why didn't she just admit it? You know, and the fact that she admitted to Cat's thing pretty much means she's admitting to making socks. You know, so, and I'm pretty sure she admitted to Charla, though I'm not positive. Right. So she put up that video. It was a bore fest. It sounded like she was trying to sound more intelligent than she is. And I'm not trying to pick on a little girl, but that's the other thing that gets me. Like people who criticize me for talking about this. She's only a little girl and you're like twice her age. Well, she's a fucking adult, isn't she? Does she want to be treated like an adult? Are we supposed to talk to her like an adult? Are we supposed to talk to her like she's a teenager? So if you want to be on the internet, if you want to be respected as an adult, then and you do something like this, you should be prepared to pay the consequences. Now, I really don't think it's that big a deal, though. I just know the way the internet works, so I predict she will be like. I personally don't hate her at all, you know. And if I saw her at a party, I'd be like, "Wow, you got guts to show up, girl." That's what I would say, you know. So I'm not against her that way. I saw it in Hiko Simon's live tonight, but I don't know why she's not. I guess she's not strong enough. And I thought about something that Regan told me. Japan with Regan, who's a great guy, by the way, and he's kind of he reminds me of myself when I was studying all this philosophy a long time ago. But he said the first to apologize is the bravest. The first to forgive is the strongest. And the first to let go is the happiest. So, there's not really much more to be said about this. There are a few comments that Michaela made and Charlotte made that were left in the descriptions. Oh, that were, I guess I'll put in the description, you guys can read. Maybe that's why Mira took her video down. There's not much more to be said, except I kind of think she still deserves to be to get all the thumbs down for a while. But I think, you know, I still think that if she had apologized, things would be better if she'd been a little bit braver. But what can we learn from this? You're going to make mistakes. That's true. All of us make mistakes. But if you do, own your mistake. Own your mistake. That's what I would say. Just confess and use it, because that's the only thing they can use against you. As soon as you let go of that, as soon as you say, "Okay, you're right, I did it," then it's out. Then they can't use it anymore. You know, maybe they'll be happy you admitted it, but it doesn't become a club that they can hit you with over and over again. As long as you own it and you think about what you did and you apologize. But that's enough of this. She took her video down, so obviously there's nothing really to talk about here. I do have a copy, and I was going to make a video just cutting out all the time she said individual, because she wouldn't name Rachel in the video. She was like, an individual, an individual, an individual. So there's nothing more to be said about that, and I guess this video wasn't very useful for you, except to say that I'm sorry that this happened. I'm not sorry that I did anything, but I'm sorry that this turned out this way, because I don't dislike Mira. In the end, I kind of liked her. I did like her, but I'm sorry that she did this, I mean, and I think the community is stronger for it, though. I would like to think so. A lot of people banded together. A lot of people met a lot of new people. A lot of characters popped up, I don't think we should ostracize Mira. If I ever run across her, I'm not sub to her anymore. I'm not promoting her anymore. But if I ever run across a video of hers that is good, I'll leave a comment. It's a good video. But if it's bad, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to ignore it. So I didn't watch it much anyway, so not a big deal. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm not going to break down